Why criticize single mothers prioritizing men over their children's safety?
People often say, "Why am I so hard on women or black women in general?" Because, and I'll let you know a couple of things. And I had to pull up this old video, which every time I think of this video, makes me regurgitate in the back of my freaking mouth. Um, I get, I don't think I'm being too hard on women in general, but the thing is, you guys treat your kids like they're nothing. And this is an older case, very older case that that keeps me up at night, knowing that y'all women out here willing to trade your children in just so you can have a man in your bed. This piece of shit ass woman, not only was SA'd by the guy that she with, her on and off boyfriend, he also did it to her kids. And he did it to other people's kids. That's not cool. That's why I emphasize, you guys got kids, you need to stay single. Because you don't know the guy. Predators, sexual predators, go after women with kids. Let me say this one more time. Predators go after women with kids. Because you are the easiest ones to get kids with. It's easier to find a woman with kids than just find a kid at a playground because people are watching. But you can come over her house, spend the night while she sleep. You know, you can go over there and play with Johnny and Moosey. It's deplorable. But I'm going to go ahead and play this video. And if this video doesn't make you sick to your stomach, there's nothing else that's going to make you sick to your stomach. All right, let's go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and play this beautiful footage. Or actually horrible footage.
Monica off. Today, a Fulton County judge sentenced 34-year-old Garrett Jackson to life in prison for molesting 2 children. But the judge saved his harshest words for the victim's mother. Channel 2's Dale Cardwell is live at the Fulton County Courthouse, where the verdict was read this afternoon. Quite a dramatic scene there, Dale.
Tom, I've never seen anything like it. It's not unusual to see a child molester sentenced to life in prison. It is unusual to see the children's mother openly shamed in the courtroom.
And she should be, because too many of y'all women allowing this to happen to your kids because you want a man in your bed instead of taking care of the bastard ass children that you already have. Let's continue, please.
Defendant will rise. Garrett Jackson's going to prison, convicted of molesting 2 young children.
So I hereby sentence you to life in prison on that.
The best words I've ever heard come out of a judge's mouth.
But the judge reserved his harshest criticism for the mother.
Now listen to the insulting shit that she says out of her mouth. Just listen to it. It would almost make you want to just take a baseball bat straight to her fucking skull. But I'm not promoting violence, but just listen to the bullshit that she comes and says out of her mouth. Listen, and you dig deep inside yourself and wonder why she allowed this to happen.
Or he says allowed it to happen.
Thank you, Jesus. And thank
See, women's universal answer to every fucking thing is Jesus. Jesus didn't protect them as kids, nor did you. But I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit so you can really get a grasp of what's going on.
You know what? You're the cause of this. You are the cause of this, and you are just as guilty as he is. You know why? Because you put your children at risk. You had 5 children, and you went out drinking, and you didn't care about the children, and you knew what was going on.
The facts that came out at trial are that Mr. Jackson was the on-again, off-again boyfriend of the victim's mother. He had access to the children. He babysat them. The 8-year-old victim, he's alleged to have digitally penetrated on numerous occasions over the course of around a 9-month time span. The 16-year-old mentally retarded victim, he actually anally sodomized.
The judge says the mother could and should have stopped him.
This man moves in with you in January of 2005. In April of 2005, he viciously and sexually violates you. What do?
Yes. What do she do? What do she do? You already know the answers, my brothers. You already know the answer to this. But we're going to go ahead and listen.
You don't prosecute, you forgive him, you forget about it, and you
Yeah. Unfreaking believable.
let him move in with you. That's despicable, and you are an atrocious mother. You need to really search.
And notice, go remember my comments about women with fake hair in their heads? How psychologically they've jacked up? What did you got in her head? All that fake shit. Yeah. Yeah. See, there's a pattern to these women who's wearing that fake hair. I don't know if the chemicals in it, but there is a distinct pattern with women that allow this type of shit happen. They're bad and bad behavior in general with this fake shit in their heads. Don't believe me? Go look for yourself. Go look at some webcams, police cams. 99.99% of black women or women in general that's acting a buffoon got that shit in their head. But let's continue.
Your soul, because you are disgusting.
I have done.
And there's no excuse for what you did. If I sound upset, I haven't heard such.
They should have gave her life. I'm pretty sure he would have given her life if he had the opportunity.
Vile, disgusting, gross, despicable stuff in my whole 20-year career. Okay? And now you're not a victim. You are not a victim.
So could it get worse? Yes, the judge says that she allowed another man to do the same thing to her 2 children.
Oh, I misunderstood that. So this is not the first time her kids had this done. A previous man did this to her kids. Wow, I haven't watched this video in a while. This is why I keep emphasizing you women stop looking for fucking boyfriends and which come because men that are predators seek you guys out. Instead of out here trying to find a man, either do one or two things. Don't have any freaking kids or wait till your kids get grown. This happened to these 2 poor children not once but twice because the mother was so desperate to have a man in her bed that her children came second place. And I see this shit all the fucking time. I can't tell you how many times I've walked past a car and the mother was so goddamn lazy. She couldn't take the kid out the car. She leaves the kid in the car while she goes shopping. I was never so lazy. I was like, if I'm getting out the car, my little one getting out the car with me. I'm not going to, oh my God, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these women. Maybe we ought to group them up and drop their asses off in Iran. Cause this is horrible shit. This is why I'm so hard on women, because y'all allow this shit to happen to your innocent children that you should be protecting, but you want a man in your bed so bad that you're willing to sell off your kids like the logo, Domino's. Freaking horrible.
Back in 2003, and get this, Judge Swall sentenced Mr. Jackson to 2 consecutive life terms in prison, plus another 20 years.
I say strap his ass to the damn chair. I'll volunteer to pull a lever.
Much more on this coming up at 6. Now live at the Fulton County Courthouse. Del Cardwell, Channel 2 Action News.
Good afternoon.
Like I said, this is the older video, but this is why I push so hard, because this hasn't changed. Women still doing the same bullshit. They still treating their kids as second-class citizens while they out here chasing Rookie, Ray Ray, and Pookie. The same useless ass guys who got them knocked up, don't have a job or anything else. And the thing is, you don't know which one of these guys ain't worse that's going to do this to your kids. So why even risk your kids in the first place? You got them. You know something? You close your legs and you raise them children. But no. That's too much like right. You want to go ahead and have other men bring those other men that you bring have no bond with your kids. So it's easier for them to violate your kids. But yet y'all women don't understand that. He could be the most charming man on the planet and be a pedophile at night. And yet you guys are willing to sell your kids at the altar just so you can have a man in your bed. That is absolutely freaking disgusting. Instead of taking time raising your kids so they can be healthy, you already fucked up. So all you got to do is do damage control at this point. You've already screwed up your life. Having kids out of wedlock, having kids without a husband, you've already jacked up. There's not a good chance that you're going to recoup from the disaster you just created. But at least raise your kids. I know it's going to be a struggle. You put yourself in that predicament. That's like somebody going out and buy a high interest car loan. You decide to put that signature on that loan. Live with the consequences. And so that is why I'm so harsh on women. Because y'all out here just, this is part of it. This is the part that keeps me up at night, knowing that y'all out here laying down with guys, and while you sleep, somebody's running helmet on your children. I'm a child advocate. I'm completely against children being harmed in any situation. I mean, I'm down with a good ass whooping, but hurting kids in ways they shouldn't be hurt, like, SAM and stuff, that shit's not cool at all. And once you damage that kid is always gonna be damaged. You can give them as much therapy as you want to. They still gonna be damaged property. They may be a little healed, but they still gonna be damaged. That's trauma that is almost impossible for them to get over. It's still gonna be in their heads. But you women need to start worrying about your kids more than worrying about what John Hancock you got laying up next to you, because you should have made the better decisions in the first place. This is why I focus on stop giving up for JJ to every John, Dick, and Harry, and focus on what the ultimate goal. You want to get married? Then focus on getting married. Just don't sleeping with John, Bob, Rick, whatever, and the guy look at you like, hold up, you just slept with somebody last week. That you nasty. Men don't like women that sleep around. Especially most of y'all women don't even like condoms. So you got guys shooting up the club every time you lay down with them, which is nasty. But anyway, that's the end of this discussion. I just wanted to bring this up because I've gotten a couple of where people thought I was being overly personal. The reason I am this way because women have been pandered way too fucking long. Everybody want to grab their hands, poor little thing. Fuck that shit. If you don't want your kids, give them kids to the father. Or give them kids to the state. But do not have them kids with another man who ain't their father under the goddamn roof, and you don't know shit with him. You ain't done no background checks. You didn't make sure he wasn't no pedophile. You didn't did shit. All you did was open up your doors and open up your damn legs. That's for real. That's real talk. Because most of y'all don't even know shit about the guy that you laying up with. You'll meet him on Tuesday, and he blowing out your back on Wednesday. Oh, shit. In some cases, they're blowing you out on the same damn day. So, anyway, peoples, I'm going to end this. But this is something that I think is important in the community. That you got. It didn't stop with this video. It's still going on. This is just one of many cases where the predator actually got caught and got sentenced, and he deserved 2 life sentences. And I hope his bunghole is this big in prison, because he deserves it doing that to them poor kids.